turned 30 a few months ago. It didn't hit all at once. Just small thoughts that crept in. Quiet feelings I couldn't shake. Lately, I've been thinking about things I've never really said out loud. Not because I was hiding them, just because I didn't know how to explain them. So this is me talking it out loud. No perfect words, just where I'm at right now. I keep getting asked how 30 feels and I don't know what to say. It's fine. I feel fine, I guess. But also a little foggy, like I'm in between chapters that I haven't quite closed the last one. I'm not lost, but I don't feel fully found either. And it's hard to explain that when everything's on the outside seems so good, you know? I wake up, I do the things, I smile, I check in, but there's this weird quiet underneath it all. Like I'm still waiting for something to catch up inside me. I haven't said this out loud before, not really, but family has been hard for me lately. The older I get, the more I realize I don't like how certain things were handled. The pressure, the guilt, the comments that felt small and stuck around with me for years. I've been slowly pulling back, and I know, it sounds cold. It even feels wrong sometimes, but for the first time in a long time, I feel at peace. Not because things are healed, but because I stopped trying to make them feel like something they're not. There's still love, but there's also space, and right now, space feels a little safer than closeness. I wish I had a more mature way to say that, but this is just the truth. I've had people slowly fade away from my life, and I can't tell if it's just what happens or if I'm supposed to do something about it. It's not messy, it's not a fight, it's just space. And I keep asking myself, do I reach out again, or do I accept that we're not in each other's lives anymore? There are people I used to talk to every day that now I only think about when a memory comes up. And it hurts in this really quiet way. Not because I want them back, but because I miss who I was when I felt close to them. I used to chase this very specific version of success. The packed calendar, the I'm so busy kind of life. And now I just don't want that anymore. I want slower mornings. I want to care less about who's watching and more about how present I feel, and I'm still working on it. People assume I'm doing great, and I am in a lot of ways. I love the work. I am grateful for what I've built, but quietly I've been craving something else. I haven't said this out loud, but sometimes I fantasize about disappearing for a little bit. Not in a dramatic way, but just enough to get quiet. To step outside the noise, to hear myself again. Yeah. I also used to move through the world without noticing myself. Now I notice everything. The heaviness in my back, the way certain outfits make me shrink, the way my face looks when I'm exhausted. It's not insecurity, no, it's not. It's more like awareness. Like I finally understand that my body has been carrying a lot without ever complaining, and now I'm trying to care for it without judgment. Not to change it, just to say sorry for all the years I didn't really listen. I used to be down for anything. The late nights, the loud plans, the spontaneous everything. And now, I am the one who says, I'm going to stay in tonight. I'm the one who leaves the group chat on red for 1 or 2 days. Not because I don't care, but because I just don't have it in me to keep performing energy I don't have. And I wonder sometimes if people miss the old me, but I think what they miss is the version of me who ignored her own needs to keep everyone else comfortable. I don't talk about this often, but sometimes I find myself thinking about the younger version of me, the one who used to wonder what growing up would really feel like, the one who dreamed about living in a big city, having a place to call her own, and feeling at ease in her own skin. She didn't know how messy it would be, how many times she would question herself, and how often she would feel like she was stumbling through the dark, trying to find the next step. But even through all that uncertainty, I think she'll be proud. Not because everything is figured out or perfect, but because I don't give up. Because I kept showing up even when it was hard, even when no one else was watching. It hasn't been about big, flashy moments. Some days it was just about doing the next right thing. Getting out of bed, trying again after a setback, being honest with myself about what I need, and still moving forward. One small, steady step at a time. And lately, I've been letting myself feel proud of that. Not loudly, not for everyone else's approval, but quietly, deep down, in moments when I catch my breath and realize I am becoming the person the younger me needed me to be. So, if you're watching this, maybe you need to hear this too, that it's okay if your progress feels slow, if you're still figuring things out. What matters most is that you keep showing up, that you don't give up on yourself, because the person you are becoming is worth the effort, 100%. And if you look back one day, like I do, you see you made it through. You were stronger than you thought, and your little self would be so proud of you too. So, I know this wasn't the most polished video. There's no big plan or fancy lesson here. Just me talking to myself out loud. And thank you for listening to my journal. I needed to get some of these things off my chest. Even if it feels messy or unfinished, there's still so much I'm figuring out. But honestly, a lot I'm not ready to say yet. But just saying some of it makes me feel a little released, like a quiet way of reminding myself, and you too, that we're still here, we're still trying, we're still becoming what we're meant to be. If any of this resonated with you, thank you so much for listening to my journal out loud. And if you're carrying something you haven't said yet, I hope you find the courage to say it too, even if it's just to yourself.